Hi and welcome. I'm Melisande de Mouval, publisher of the papers, and we're here in New York at Payments Unleashed, hosted by ACI Worldwide. And this summit unites industry leaders, disruptors, regulators, visionaries to shape the future of payments. I'm joined by Erich Litch, General Manager of Payment Software at ACI Worldwide, to discuss how modernization is transforming the way businesses and consumers pay and get paid, and what's next in a more connected and interoperable payment ecosystem.
There's just a lot of expectation around a payment and how easy it is and how seamless it is. So I think that's probably the biggest shift in the last 20 years. You just expect a lot more optionality. Grocery, for example, you've got, I'm going to pay with an EBT card, or I'm going to use my flexible spending benefits or healthy benefits, or I want to use Apple Pay or Google Wallet, or I want to use my debit. There's just a lot of options. And so I think that they expect all of those to actually just be available.
Which technologies are playing the most transformative role in payments modernizations, and how are they transforming legacy systems?
I think a couple areas. One is cloud technology, very important in terms of the ability to deploy systems quickly and update them rapidly. There's a lot of increasing regulations, mandates, compliance issues, and a lot of companies out there struggle at the speed with which they can address these issues. So cloud technologies make that a lot faster and more seamless. Then data. Data is really critical. In older systems, you can't really access the data all that well and quickly so that you can do things like AI, of course, or any other type of data analytics. And so if you can deploy a more modern data lake warehouse architecture, you can use that data to your advantage. And so I think that that's another really, really critical technology advancement.
What role does interoperability play in building a modern payments ecosystem?
Interoperability is critical. You need to be able to access all the things that I was talking about earlier in terms of different payment methods, different payment providers. You need to be able to connect to all these different systems. And so interoperability is really, really critical. And so you need to be able to expose your transactions through different mechanisms, different channels. And so, a customer doesn't come to you and say, if I interact with you online, for example, I get a totally different experience as opposed to if I walk into your store, or I walk into the pharmacy, or I'm at the gas station, that you run as well. So they really expect a common experience and treatment and common payment methods to be available at all of those locations. So you need to be able to connect to different terminals, systems, software applications. And so interoperability is really critical if you want to provide a modern payment experience.